welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some incredible facts about technology that will blow your mind. We're talking about the stuff you use every day but probably never stop to think, how did we even get here? From the first computer to the phone in your pocket, get ready for some serious, wait, what? Moments. Trust me, by the end of this video you'll be looking at tech in a whole new light. Alright, let's kick things off with a big one. The first computer. You might be thinking of something sleek and modern, but we're going way back in time. Now picture this. It's 1946, no smartphones, no laptops, not even your trusty old desktop. The world was a very different place back then. People relied on typewriters, telegraphs, and rotary phones. The idea of a personal computer was pure science fiction. We're talking about a machine called ENIAC, short for Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. This wasn't just any machine. It was a groundbreaking invention that would change the course of history. This thing was massive, taking up a whole room seriously, like 1,800 square feet. Imagine an entire room filled with machinery, wires, and blinking lights. It was a sight to behold. We're talking 18,000 vacuum tubes weighing over 30 tons. These vacuum tubes were the heart of the machine, acting like the transistors in modern computers. They were responsible for processing the data and performing calculations. This wasn't just some oversized calculator though. ENIAC was capable of solving complex mathematical problems that would take humans days, if not weeks, to complete. It could perform thousands of calculations per second, a feat that was unimaginable at the time. ENIAC could perform complex calculations thousands of times faster than any human. It was used for a variety of tasks, from calculating artillery trajectories during World War II to solving complex scientific equations. It was a true marvel of engineering. It was a game-changer, paving the way for modern computing as we know it. The principles and technologies developed for ENIAC laid the foundation for future computers. It showed the world what was possible and inspired a generation of scientists and engineers. Think about that for a second. The device you're watching this on right now, whether it's a smartphone, tablet, or laptop, it all started with ENIAC. The advancements in technology we enjoy today are built on the shoulders of this giant. Yeah, it owes its entire existence to ENIAC. Without this pioneering machine, the digital age as we know it might have taken a very different path. So, next time you use your device, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey that started with ENIAC. Okay, get ready to have your mind blown. We're about to take a trip down memory lane to a time when computer storage was a whole different ballgame. Let's talk about the first 1 gigabyte hard drive. Announced in 1980, this thing was a behemoth. It was known as the IBM 3380, and it was a marvel of its time. I'm not kidding, it weighed over 500 pounds. Imagine needing a forklift just to move your storage device around. It was so heavy that it required special equipment to handle it. That's like trying to carry a baby elephant in your backpack. Seriously, it was that heavy. And the size? Well, let's just say it was far from portable. Forget about slipping it into your pocket. This thing was massive. It was about the size of a large industrial machine, and it took up a significant amount of space. To give you a better idea, it was like having 2 refrigerators stacked on top of each other. Can you imagine needing that much space just to store a few photos and documents? It was a different era, and storage solutions were far from what we have today. Back then, people had to be very selective about what they stored. Every file, every document, every photo had to be carefully considered because storage was such a precious commodity. Fast forward to today, and we have tiny microSD cards that can hold terabytes of data. These little wonders are smaller than a fingernail and can store 1,000,000 times more data than that first 1 gigabyte giant. It's incredible to think about how far we've come, from a 500-pound behemoth to a tiny chip that can fit into the smallest of devices. The evolution of storage is truly mind-boggling. The evolution of storage is insane, and it just goes to show how far we've come in such a short amount of time. From the early days of massive, cumbersome storage devices to today's sleek, efficient, and incredibly powerful solutions, the journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. And who knows what the future holds? With technology advancing at such a rapid pace, the possibilities are endless. So next time you pop a tiny microSD card into your device, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey of innovation and progress that brought us here. This one might freak you out a little. Over 90% of the world's currency exists only on computers. Yep, you heard that right. Think about it. When was the last time you actually held a wad of cash? These days, it's all about digital transactions, online banking, and those contactless payments with your phone. Physical money is becoming increasingly rare and, frankly, kind of obsolete. We're living in a digital age, and our financial systems are following suit. It's pretty wild to think about, right? The money we use every day is essentially just ones and zeros floating around in cyberspace. Alright, let's talk smartphones. These little devices have become an integral part of our daily lives. From checking emails and social media, to navigating with GPS and streaming videos, it's hard to imagine a world without them. You might be surprised to learn that the first smartphone wasn't the iPhone or even an Android. In fact, it predates these modern marvels by over a decade. It was actually created by IBM all the way back in 1994, the IBM Simon. This groundbreaking device was the first to combine the functions of a mobile phone and a PDA, or personal digital assistant. Now this thing was a far cry from the sleek, powerful devices we have today. It was bulky, heavy, and had a monochrome touchscreen that was far from the vibrant displays we're used to. It had a bulky design, a monochrome touchscreen, and limited functionality. But despite its limitations, the IBM Simon was a pioneer in mobile technology, but it did have some pretty revolutionary features for its time. It was the first device to offer a touchscreen interface, which was a huge leap forward in mobile technology. We're talking about a calendar, which allowed users to schedule appointments and keep track of their daily activities. A calculator, which was handy for quick calculations on the go, a notepad for jotting down important notes, and even email capabilities, which was a game-changer for business professionals, and even the ability to send faxes. Yes, you heard that right. The IBM Simon could send and receive faxes, which was a revolutionary feature at the time. Can you imagine sending a fax from your phone today? It sounds almost absurd, but back then it was cutting-edge technology. The IBM Simon was a glimpse into the future, paving the way for the smartphone revolution that would follow. It showed the world that a mobile device could be more than just a phone. It could be a powerful tool for communication, organization, and productivity. And while it may seem primitive by today's standards, the IBM Simon was a true trailblazer in the world of mobile technology. So next time you pick up your sleek, modern smartphone, take a moment to appreciate the humble beginnings of this incredible technology. Here's a fact that really puts things into perspective. There are more mobile phones than people in the world. That's right, more phones than the entire human population. Think about that for a second. It's a testament to just how ubiquitous mobile technology has become. From the most remote villages to bustling cities, nearly everyone has access to a mobile phone. It's completely transformed the way we communicate, access information, and even live our daily lives. We're more connected than ever before, and it's all thanks to those little devices we carry around in our pockets. It makes you wonder what the future holds for mobile technology, doesn't it? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these tech facts, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. We've come a long way from room-sized computers and brick-sized phones, and who knows what incredible advancements await us in the future. One thing's for sure, technology will continue to shape our world in ways we can only imagine. See you next time.